I have reset the NHL to a fantasy draft and will be selecting 20 players for my team. For today's challenge, I will spin a wheel that determines what country we need to draft a player from. Once all the choices are locked in, we will assemble the lines and simulate through the franchise mode with the hopes of winning a Stanley Cup. Let's find out what team we're representing for today's draft. It is going to be the Detroit Red Wings. All right. Jabroni, unfortunately, no matter what country you're from, you're not going to be editing my lines. I'm kind of interested to see that there's not much glare in my glasses. Normally there was before and you couldn't even see my eyes, but I guess because of the angle now, it's a little bit better. If I do look up like that, obviously you can see it, but this makes such a difference. It's crazy. I don't know if I'm going to keep them on the whole video, but what I do know is that we're going to get draft pick number 28. We're going to be near the caboose of this train. I just have a feeling. Or right in the middle. That works too. Well, it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see what country we are going to be picking from first. It is going to be a fantastic Finn. Is Sebastian Aho still here? He is still here, but you know what? I got a crazy one for you. We're going with Miro as our first pick. I could have gone with our boy You See What I See Saros as well, but it would have been a little bit early for that. Which country will we be drafting from next? It is going to be someone from Russia. I could also go with Sorokin, which is kind of tempting. Bobrovsky at $2 million. What's going on here? I don't know if I missed something or what, but like, why is Ovechkin making $4 million? I'm using a custom roster. Maybe there's like some contract things in there that I don't know about, but all right, let's go with Ovi. Unless this custom roster's just cooked, but you know what? We are in it to win it now. I am going to go ahead and spin the wheel. We land on check. All right. Unfortunately, Pasta and Natchez are definitely gone. Although we can take this guy, Philip Hronek. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go with Hurdle. He's a sniper. Okay. Good stuff. All right, we got to speed it up here. Next pick is going to be from the United States of America. And for this draft selection, we will be taking Alex Tuch at 87 overall. He's got 3 abilities. Power forward, you love to see it. Okay, here we go. Round 5. Spin the wheel yet again. This time it is going to be a super Swede. I don't think this guy had the best season, but Mika Zibanejad is 87 overall. He's got 5 abilities in this roster. He is making 8.5, which is a little spenny, but you know what? I'm still gonna do it. For round 6, we will have to select a player from Switzerland. This thing is just avoiding Canada, eh? Meyer, Hischer, Fiala, and Yossi are probably all gone. All right, never mind. Meyer and Fiala are both right here. Meyer has 4 abilities. He's a power forward. Ooh, a sniper with 3 abilities. I kind of want to go with Fiala a little bit here. He's making a milli less, which I don't really think... Oh, did I turned salary cap off? Well, we're just running with it now. Whatever, this video's a train wreck. Just a little change up today, you know? Next player will be from... Oh, that was close. Another fantastic Finn. Good old Granny Smith, 85 overall. He's a centerman slash right winger, playmaker, so I actually quite enjoy that. Yeah, here we go. Next pick will be from Czech yet again. What's going on here? All right, the newest member of our team is center slash left wing power forward Pavel Zacha. We still don't have a goalie. I just realized that. We also have 1 defenseman. Uh-oh. I'm not liking this so far, but hey, you never know. Spin that wheel. Finally, we get Kenedjen. All right, you know what? Clearly, we're just having fun today. 84 overall is the best we can get right now. I'm just going with the nervous guy because he makes the most and there's no salary cap. I mean, yeah, it checks out. Everyone's getting scooped up because there's no salary cap. But anyway, let's see. Another super Swede. We haven't got other yet. Oh man, do I want to take Gabriel Landeskog, but we need a defenseman. And because of that need, I will be drafting defensive defenseman with 2 abilities, actually. Adam Larson. For round number 11, the Detroit Red Wings will be selecting someone from one of the other countries. Any chance Anze Kopitar is still here? We can take Bjorkstrand as he is a Dane. $3 million for 84 overall. This team's going to be all over the place, but I mean, what are you going to do? All right, let's see what we get next here. This time around, it is going to be a Russian player. I don't necessarily love this, but we're going with Zamula. I also think I'm just going to save a backup goaltender for the very end of the draft. Well, that is so borderline, it's not even funny. Another centerman? Yep, you're absolutely correct. Nico Sturm from Germany. Let's make it happen. Give me an easy one here. Come on. Just do it. Thank you. You know what? Screw it. He's right at the top of the board. Again, there's no salary cap, so Brent Burns, the Yeti, welcome to the team. We are on round 15, so we're actually getting through this here. Not bad. Switzerland, you say? I'm looking for Nino, Suter, or Kurashev, if any of them are still here. I've lied directly to you. Just for fun, we're drafting our backup goaltender right now, Akira Schmid. I don't even know what to say anymore. I think it might actually be pronounced Schmid, but anyway, spin that wheel. We get, oh brother, come on now. You may be asking yourself, wow, really, another centerman? Yup, at least Leller's a Caps legend, so I love that for me. Can we get something easy here, please? No. Actually, you know what? This will be pretty easy. For the 17th selection, we will be going with defenseman Jan Ruda. The finish line is in sight. And we get a fantastic Finn. Well, the good news is we're not going to have to worry about having a lack of centermen. A lot of them are multi-positioned anyway, like Eric Howlett, center/left wing. There you go. Easy peasy. For the penultimate pick, we will be selecting a player from Russia yet again. He's right here. He's in my face. And on top of that, there's no salary cap, so why not? Tarasenko. Get some depth goal scoring, right, boys? And with the final pick of the draft, we need to get a defenseman here. So actually, this is... No. All right, this is going to require some R&D. Moritz Seider should still be here, right? We do have some potential options for defense like Lilleberg. Or we could take this guy right here, Bolinskis. There is a very, very good chance I butchered that. But he's on our team nonetheless. 7 centers, holy... Here's our team. I mean, it's definitely an interesting one. That is one way to put it. Let's go assemble the lines and see what we got. Todd McClellan, my good sir. Leaving it up to you. Surprisingly, we actually have a +5 on the first line. I wasn't ready for that. You know what? This team actually looks way better than I thought. All of these guys want to be second liners, so you love that. Hurdle's going to want to be on this. Oh, okay. Well, that's not great. Do you want to be a fourth liner at least? Thank you, Nico. What a legend. Defensively, they want to play... I don't know. I kind of want to do that. Ooh. Ugh, I don't know. Is Brent Burns an offensive defenseman or two-way? Miro's also two-way as well. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll leave Brent Burns on the second pair. And here's our goaltending situation. Yeah, just... this is why I love doing these fantasy drafts, because you never know what you're going to get. I don't think there's going to be too many conversations this time, but I'm going to try, and I will say that Ovechkin gets the most goals. Most points. Sorry. My brain is mashed potatoes right now. This man's going to have 97 points, and we are going to acquire 44 wins. There was more players not about the scheme fit than I was hoping for, but it's okay. It's all right. Just give him some time. Let's get some W's here, and maybe they'll be like, he's onto something. Off to a good start, which is slightly alarming. Usually when we have good starts, it doesn't end well, but who knows? Maybe we're going to break the mold today. Loving what I'm seeing. The Detroit Red Wings second in the division at the moment. What are we doing, guys? How are we doing is what I should be saying. Oh, he is an 85 over. You know what? To play with Brent Burns? They sent the trade. I know people have been wanting trades so bad, so... but the thing is, people are going to say, you know, you should be trading a Dane, or I guess other, to get... Wow. What a decision to make. I do want to accept this trade, but I think strictly based on the fact that it sort of breaks the draft challenge in that we're trading a Dane for a not Dane. I'm going to have to say no, New York. And they just come right back with... Like, where's my button to say, bro, this is the same offer? And give some sass, you know what I mean? That makes me sus too, the fact they're really trying to get rid of Middleton. Like, is he involved in something that I don't know about? We got some more players convinced. I am also very upset. In fact, I'm fuming because Fiala's like, yeah, sure, I'll buy in. What's up? And then I said line 1 when he's on line 2, so basically pointless. I gotta try again. And I'm hoping that doesn't make him angry. You know, he's gonna be like, bro, you said I was gonna be on the first line. What's up with that? I don't know, man. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, let's try to just keep winning some hockey games here. And you know what? We're doing a very decent job at that. Except, okay, nice. We needed that win. All right, something's up, bro. They're really trying to get rid of Middleton. I do have a feeling we're gonna be a borderline team, so it's gonna come down to the last 5-10 games of the season. Ovi and Larson being a little bit stubborn here. Hopefully, we will eventually knock down the wall. And overcome the hurdle to convince them that they, Ovechkin wants to be on the first line. He's already there. It's already +5. Do I really need to convince him? Probably not, but I'd like to. Larson, on the other hand, it'll probably make a big difference. We will get a +5, I think. I'm actually so happy we said no to this trade originally because this is super sus. I also kind of have the feeling that our division might be weak considering we're right up there, but I don't think we'll be high up in the league. Actually, you know what? Our record's all right. Having the opposite of a post-trade deadline collapse right now, which you love to see. Yeah, it's going to be a tight race. Look at that. There are 3 teams. Okay, I wasn't looking at that or anything. There's 3 teams tied with 84. Sabres have 80. The Maple Leafs have 79. Even the Bruins only have 88. So it is anybody's right now. Wide open. Ovi, I'm asking you politely to stop being a piece of work. All right? Very nicely. Oh my, yeah, why is the persuasion thing 50-50? This guy. Ovi doesn't even really matter at this point because it's a +5 on the first line anyway, but it's just bothering me. We will go look at it, but we have to finish up the season here first. Oh no. Maybe I should look at it now in case we don't. You can look at your own lines, I guess. Can you? Oh no. Okay, stop the sim. Hold on, timeout. This is what we're looking at for offense. We do have the +5 there, and it's full. So I don't know why Ovi is being so stubborn. But anyway, we've got a +3 here, and then a couple of +1s. Defensively, it looks awesome. We got 2 +5s, and then... No, we don't. We don't have that. I don't know why I can't talk today, or think, or do anything. We got 1 +5, 2 +3s. There we go. It was easy. We need to have a strong finish to the season here. We have 5 games remaining. And they all matter. Oh my word. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't lose to Tampa. That was necessary. Dallas Stars. Oh no, we're 5th. We gotta win. We gotta win. Come on, boys. No. We might be done. What a joke. Well, as I do, I'm going to simulate right up to the Stanley Cup Finals because there's no point waiting. The Stanley Cup Final is between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Oh yeah, we weren't even really close. We had 90 points. These 3 all had 94. Dallas Stars, your President's Trophy winners with 114. So I got to note that. We should be up here somewhere, no? I guess not. Wow, it was almost a top 16, very close. We struggled on offense. Ovi had 87 points, 49 goals though, which is pretty nice. Mika, not point a game. Miro, I respect that big time. 72 from a defenseman, love it. And then you inverse it and you got Brent Burns, 72 all the way down to 27. Jordan Binnington actually had a great year, 914 save percentage, 35 wins, 4 shutouts. We take that. Schmid, whatever it is, he didn't play well. Bucky is the league leader for W's, and he also had a 924 save percentage while he was at it. So no wonder Dallas won the President's Trophy. What am I looking at right now? How does this happen? Not a single point-a-game defenseman. Adam Fox, what does the Fox say? Had 79 points. He was a -9. Plus 41 for Devin Taves. So he might get the Norris, actually. Holy crap, Carell went off. 123 points and 60 goals. We were obviously nowhere close to a Rocket Richard with 49. Matthews 111. Man, it's some significant drop-offs here. Here is the President's Trophy winning Dallas Stars. They got silver abilities across the board on their third line, which is unreal. They got Stanky Leg playing 4th line center. What's up with that? Defensively, they're not really stellar, but they're solid, I guess. And we already knew this, but they have Hellebuck. One half of the Stanley Cup Final. The Mighty Ducks, they got Boldy Matthews and the Conn Smythe man himself, Marchessault. Let's see if he can get another one. Garland, Barbashev, and Landy. No, I should have taken him. Oh, I like this defense. Forsling and Pulock with Letang and Lindell as a second pair is lethal. And they got the Gus Bus in net. Checks out. Tampa Bay Lightning have Bradley playing with Sasha and Seth. Unreal first line. Zuccarello, Norris, and Coleman. They have a real good third line. I like that. Defensively, you know what? I don't know why Shea's down here, but I guess they're just giving Sealer some playing time. Whatever. It worked. You're in the Stanley Cup Final. Again, don't listen to me. Oh, they got Ant as the starting goaltender. One game at a time. Let's see who is going to be the Stanley Cup champion. I have recorded. This is my second video today, and I can feel it. My voice is fuming right now, but we're going to power through this. Let's go. Nothing a Halls won't fix. Okay. Tampa running away with it at the moment. Wasn't even close. The Mighty Ducks just got rinsed. Calder Cup champions, Laval Rocket. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it's been a while since we haven't had to look at our player stats in the playoffs, but we can just go straight to the entire league. In fact, we have to. That's where it brings us. 925 save percentage for Stillars. That's insane. 948. And you got eliminated in the second round. Whoa. Let's play a game. Cale Makar, 12 points in only 10 games. And then we got a couple of 11s here, but it took them 21 to get there. Oh, Zuccarello. He's gonna get the Conn Smythe, I guess. Well, it should probably go to the goaltender, but it will not. Anyway, that's real solid. Kirill gets the Art Ross as well as the Hart. Devin Taves does get the Norris. Another trophy for Kaprizov. Celebrini on the Los Angeles Kings gets the Calder. Zook with the Conn Smythe. Yup. Ooh, is he going to get both? Yeah, he is. Bill Masterton to Ekholm. Warsofsky awarded the Jack Adams. Nico Hischier is assigned the Selke Trophy. Kirill with one more. And Pasta gets the Rocket Richard. You know what? That was a fun one. We had a very interesting team, and it came down to the wire, but at the end, we just couldn't get the job done. It is what it is. You know what? We've had a lot of success recently. It's about time we got humbled a little bit. If you could like and subscribe, that would be tremendously appreciated. If you have draft ideas, be sure to leave them down below. We tried, but clearly our efforts weren't good enough.